Greetings, guitar engineers. I'm Desi Cerna, and in this free guitar lesson, I have another installment of How Does This Song Work featuring Hard to Handle by the Black Crowes. You get to know how this song uses a blues-influenced composition technique that mixes major and minor tonalities. Let's dive in. First off, I'm using a guitar with a bridge position humbucker, and I'm using a fairly high-gain Marshall amp sound with reverb. And then I'm rolling off on the volume a bit in order to reduce some of that gain and brightness. All right, now let's get into the song. The music is in the key of B and everything revolves around B major chords. The song intro begins with an ascending riff that uses notes from a B major triad plus a fourth interval. This is followed by a descending riff that makes use of the minor third D. You play these parts twice, although you end the riff one note short the second time through because you transition into the verse. Right away, you have a mixture of major and minor intervals, which is a defining part of this song's bluesy sound. You play chords based on major and minor intervals in upcoming sections, and the guitar solos mix major and minor as well. The verse features two rhythm guitar parts. Guitar 1 uses the common rock and blues rhythm pattern that adds a sixth and flat seventh to a power chord shape. Guitar 2 makes use of a partial A-form bar chord and adds a fourth and a sixth to make a chord shape that is actually the 4-chord E in C form. This is a popular guitar trick that was popularized by Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones. When you combine the two rhythm parts together, they sound like this. In the chorus, the music moves to F sharp. No surprise here, F sharp is the 5 chord in the key of B. Specifically, you play an F sharp 7 that is rooted on the 5th string at the 9th fret. The chorus is followed by a short interlude that uses the chords D, E, and then A, E, B. This is where things take a turn. The D chord is not in the key of B, but it is based on the minor third D, which came up in the intro and surfaces again in the solos. The A chord isn't in the key of B either, but it is in the closely related B mixolydian mode. The relationship between B and A is a flat or minor 7th, so you can think of the A note as adding more minor intervals. In fact, the root notes for all the chords make the B minor pentatonic scale. B, D, E, F sharp, and A. By interval, those notes are root, minor third, 4th, 5th, minor 7th. So even though we're in a major key and we're using major chords, we are making use of the interval structure of the minor pentatonic, which forms the basis for many blues-based songs. In true blues fashion, the guitar solos mix major and minor intervals as well. The first licks you hear at the beginning of the first guitar solo sound like this. You can think of this solo as being based in the B minor pentatonic scale with some major intervals added. The major intervals are the major third D sharp, the major 6th G sharp, and then on top of this you have F natural, which is the flat 5th from the B minor blues scale. The next phrase in the solo makes use of the same note combination but in a different position. Here I'm in the position of B major pentatonic scale, and I'm using a root, fifth, sixth, second, and a minor third from the B major blues scale. The rest of the solo makes use of the same notes in different positions and in different registers. So there you have it. Hard to Handle is considered to be in a major key, but the chords are actually based on the structure of the minor pentatonic scale, and the lead lines mix major and minor intervals. The result is the blues rock sound that we all know and love. Now, if you would like to play music that is composed in this manner, you want to make sure that you don't get ahead of yourself or learn things out of order. Before you go mixing scales, you need to spend time playing music that is strictly in a major key and then playing music that is strictly in a minor key. Only when you understand major and minor tonalities by themselves will you be able to follow the music when the tonalities are mixed. If you need help figuring out what you specifically need to do in order to fill gaps in your playing and move forward as a guitarist, go to my website, guitarmusictheory.com. Answer the questions I ask you about your playing, and I'll send you free custom video instruction calibrated to your current level. Go to guitarmusictheory.com. You can click on the link in the video description. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Desi Cerna. Be sure to click like, leave me some comments, and subscribe before you go. Then keep playing and stay tuned for more.